Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the series of Django REST framework. So till now we have created our own serializer class, but there is an upgradation to the serializer class which is known as model serializer. So in this video we'll be learning what is model serializer, we'll be writing our own model serializer class and we'll be comparing with the serializer class that we have written and see how efficient model serializer class is, and we'll run the API using a model serializer class. So let's understand what is model serializer. So model serializer class provides a shortcut that let us automatically create a serializer class with the field that correspond to the model fields. So if you are not understanding this line very clearly, don't worry, because in this video we are going to create our own model serializer class and we'll be comparing with the serializer class and we'll be letting you know what are the advantages of model serializer class using over serializer class. So model serializer class is the same as a regular serializer class except that it automatically generates fields based on the model. It automatically generates the validation based on the model, such as unique together if you specify in the model class over there. It automatically default do the implementation of a create and update. So we don't have to write the create and update method explicitly. If you want to make some advancement, we can write the create and update method. So let's get back to the IDE and understand how does the model serializer class work and replace the serializer class and make our work easier. So let's go back to our IDE. So we are back to our favorite IDE, Visual Studio Code over here. Okay, so as you can see that we have already created a serializer class over here, which is name is student serializer, which is the field is ID field, name field, and role field. Okay, and in the fields we have specified that we want all these three fields to be present. Okay, and we have also created two functions over here, which is create and update, which help us to create the data and update the data. But this all is too much of work to do for a simple thing. So how does the serializer model serializer class work? So let's first create the model serializer class over here and let's see how much line of code it helps us to reduce. So we'll write the name is class student model serializer. Let's say it's a student model serializer, and it will be inherited from serializer dot model serializer. Okay, and over here we don't have to specify any field, because it will automatically go in the model and check which all field we want. So for that we need to specify which model we are using. So we'll specify that in class meta. We'll specify meta over here, and in model we will specify that we want student model to be used, and currently we want all the fields. So we can there are two ways we can write. So first is the fields equal to underscore all, or else you can write this way also. Whichever way you are fine with, you can specify any of the way. So currently I will go with the all method because it is short to write over here, and we don't have to specify the create and update method over here because it will automatically create that for us. Okay, since now we have specified the student model serializer over here, so now we need to replace it in the API so that we can see how does it work. Okay, so let's copy model serializer, then let's go in class based view. Then over here, as you can see in the student in the get method, we are using normal student serializer, and let's replace it with the student model serializer. And over here also, and we'll import it. So how we'll import it? In the same way, comma student model serializer. Okay, we have imported it also. So let's first check how does the get work over here. For that, we'll run the localhost and we'll go to the postman. Okay, let's go to the postman over here, and in the get all method we'll specify the empty dictionary and see the how does this model serializer work or not properly. We'll send it, and as you can see we are getting all the data as it is the same result as we are getting with the serializer, but with a so much of less amount of code. Okay, and let's see the single one. For the single data we'll specify one of the ID over here. Let's see the ID we want 4, and we'll hit the send button, and as you can see we are getting the data over here. Okay, it's working perfectly fine for the get data. Let's see for the post data. The only thing we need to do is we need to change the serializer class. So over here we'll come and change the serializer class. We'll do same in the put method also, and in delete we don't need to specify any serializer. Okay, so we have made the changes in all the methods get, put, and post, and let's check does it work properly or not in the postman. So we'll come in the postman. We'll create a single entry. So over here we don't have to specify the ID field. It automatically understand that this was the last ID that you created, so it will automatically assign the ID. So for example, let's take a random name, So let's name it random. and let's hit send. As you can see, it has already assigned the ID 9 because I have done some dummy checks before and I have reached to the 8. So now it's creating from the ID 9. And as you can see, the name has been created. And if we do the get all and see, sorry, I need to remove this ID field from here. I remove the ID field and hit the send button. As you can see, the random name field has been added over here. Let's change the field from random to, let's say, change. So we know that ID was 9. So we'll take it 9 and make it change. What a name. Let's hit the send button. Oh, it's working perfectly fine. And we'll go in the get all and see, and it's working properly. So as you can see, the model serializer helps us to reduce our code of line, just 3 lines of code instead of 1, 2, 3, and this all create an update method over here. So what it does is it goes in the model, it sees which all fields are present over here, and accordingly it will map and help us to reduce the line of code and do all the work on its end. I hope the video is helpful, because in the future video we'll see how we can make our own custom validations over here. We will see the in-depth understanding of two representation, two internal methods, which is very useful for us. Okay, press the like button if you like the video, subscribe to my channel for the future updates, comment your thoughts, let me know your feedback. So till then, till the next video, take care.